Yes. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? All right. I'm going to pull my cards for the week ahead. I am calling any support on my angels, ancestors, guides, ascended masters, my Heavenly Father, my Creator who lives in me. Hallelujah. I honor and see myself. Hold on. I'm at peace. I'm at ease. I honor and see myself. I agree to find the path, take the course, trust the process, and enjoy the journey. Amen. And I think I'm going to turn the Jacksons down just a scotch. While I love it, I just don't want to be in a position of where y'all can't hear me, or YouTube is like, you're not allowed to play this song. So I've been looking at ways to do covers because I want to do that. And it's a lot that goes into it, baby. It's a lot that goes into it. So I don't know. Can you feel it? Alright. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all don't mind not seeing my face. I want to be able to show the cards. Y'all know what I look like. And if you feel like you just need to see me, you may go to Instagram at The Divine Igniter or at Jehoshua Roy. Or you can just go back and look at some of my old videos here on YouTube and you can see what Sheba looks like. Also affectionately known as MS Creative AF. Alright, so let's get into it. So we're going to pull 7, and then I'm going to pull 1 for the, I think when I learned this many years ago, it was called the significator, but I just pull it and call it the overall for the week. So here we go. Monday, 9 Pentacles. I don't know, this is my first time trying to do this, so I don't know what my position is about to be like. Alright, Tuesday. Can you feel it? 4 Pentacles. Come on, stop lacking. You lack nothing. I struggle with that sometimes too, though. Because I'm human, you know. And this morning on Instagram, I was talking about being bipolar. And because, I mean, I think it's funny. Like, honestly, like, I really be laughing at myself, the swings that take place. But that's why I use astrology. And that's why I check the cards and the charts, because I want to know what's coming up. I want to know what to expect from myself because I know I'm sensitive. And people are like, oh, that's of the devil and blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, if you say so. I don't believe that. Mostly because I feel like I know how to fight the devil. And it don't have nothing to do with me pulling my cards or looking at the chart so much as it... Actually, yes, it does. That's exactly how I fight. That's exactly how I fight. Because I'm able to put myself in the right vibration to fight against those negative thoughts, because they be up in there. Let's not pretend like that's not a thing that takes place. Wednesday, Temperance in reverse. Lord. Lord. Like, this last week has been so much, and I'm just going to be completely honest. Like, I'm just not looking forward to any... I'm trying to see, is that on the camera? Yes. Okay. Get out of there, dust bunnies. Alright, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, there's going to be some issues with finances for sure, as we can see. Kicking off the week and leading into the end of the week. But, like, I just noticed that, like, people right now, especially, oh yeah, we've got 8 Pentacles in reverse. Like, there's this reluctance to, like, put in the work or do the building that is required to get whatever it is that you say you want, or to, like, be operating in abundance. And I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes the work has nothing to do with physical work, and it has a lot to do with your vibration. And once again, we have to reflect on the fact that, when you use the word vibration, people are like, oh, that's the devil. Like, okay. And gosh, this last couple weeks, like, they just been on Beyonce so much. And I'm like, that is so unfair. It's so unfair because the girl has never said nothing like, I hate the church, I don't practice Christianity. She never has said that, But, like, people are allowed to have their own relationship with God and to practice whatever type of spirituality they want to. That's all right. All right, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. God damn. 6 Pentacles in reverse. Sunday. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good to end out the week. This is going to be ugly. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry, guys. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. My goodness, I hope we're not looking at some kind of major financial crisis. Let me see, what's the overall card for the week? I'll have to check the chart, but I hope we're not looking at some kind of major financial crisis, because that's going to be... And the Star in reverse. Oh, my goodness. That just lets me know that it's a lack of power. It's a lack of your own personal power that you feel is stopping you. Oh my goodness. Somebody's gonna get fired. Somebody's gonna lose their job, or somebody is feeling very much restricted when it comes to how they're able to spend their money or how they're able to get money. Oh my goodness. Y'all go watch Raise Your Vibration and Find Joy Now, because you probably need to level out. Okay. All right, so let me see. What do I want to do now? Maybe I will pull some cards to get more information on what is happening with this Star card in reverse. And depending on how I feel about this, I may or may not even actually post it, because, it's my shit. I can do whatever I want. But, ooh-wee. Not looking good out there, guys. I'll have to, like I said, check the chart and line it up with the cards before I can make a proper assessment. But let's see. Let's see what we're talking about here with this Star card in reverse. Come on, Spirit, give me some information. Oh, I see that 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and I do see the 2 of Cups there too. So I had this message come through to me earlier just about collaboration being the key to the Tower card to success. And I think so many people just really miss the mark on that. Like, they're like, no, I don't want to share any information because people might steal from me, or I don't want to help anybody else. Like, there's a lot of people who do similar things to me, and whenever I talk to them, I just try to help them the best I can, or I try to add to what it is that they're doing. Like, I'm not like, oh, let me see how I can step on this bitch, or let me see how I can steal from her, or let me see how I can find out what she does so that I can, do it better, or let me find out what she does so that I can restrict and block her. Like, no, like, I want to help, because I understand, and I did see that 6 of Pentacles in reverse, that giving and receiving is key to abundance. It really is. And if you don't know that, it's time for you to get into that information. Okay, so once again, we have the Star card in reverse. Give me some more information about the Star card in reverse and feeling like your personal power has been restricted or your light is out. Oh, damn. The 10 of Swords in reverse. It's an overwhelming time, like I said. I think this last week for a lot of people kind of brought up things that, and for me too, that really put your issues on Front Street for you to see, not necessarily for the world to see. I mean, it is for you to see. It's for you to know so that you can work through it. It's not for anybody else. All right, so we've got the 10 of Swords in reverse and the Star upright. So here's what I'm seeing already. In order for you to feel like you are in a place where you own your power, where you are in your light, You have to have, and I talk about this all the time. I know y'all probably get sick of hearing about it, but you have got to have the death and rebirth experience. So my suggestion would be to go listen to the book Resurrection by Neville Goddard, because it kind of takes you through this journey of like doing this death and rebirth thing, and it's in a book. So it's like, I mean, if you have the time to listen to it, it's fairly quick. Or you could also work with me and I could take you through the reinvention process myself, because I done did it several times, doing it again, baby. I'm always doing it. And like I was talking about this, I think yesterday, because one of those Facebook games was like, oh, you're going to Pluto. And I was like, I'm so tired of going to fucking Pluto. I'm so tired of Pluto. I don't want to go to that bitch no more. My life is just about transformation. My life is about death and rebirth. And it is hard, because I sometimes feel like I can't ever really locate or find stable footing. And being a Taurus, like, that's really important to me. So, you know, while I am a transformation specialist, it can get a little bit tough, but I can help you reinvent yourself, rebrand. That's what you want to do, because essentially that's what it is. I mean, it's like deciding who you want to be and then taking the steps to become it. That's really it. And doing it without judgment. Doing it without judgment of self. And I just read the preface that I wrote in my friend's book. It's called Gin on the Rocks. And I wrote last year just about judgment, because that's what the book is about. And I wrote the shit out of that. So I wrote the shit out of that piece. And I was talking about, you know, being less judgmental. And I feel like I'm seeing that so much in Christians and in non-Christians and people in general. And it's like, stop the judgment. Like, let people be and do whatever it is that they feel called to do and be. Let other people express freely. Please. Please. The Strength card in reverse. Which I know this deck, a lot of people are like, this card doesn't have reversals, but I mean, if they turn over, I'll try to read them like that. I was going to say, your strength really comes from your heart. So if you're blocked in your heart space, or if you're not allowing yourself to receive in love or give love out, I mean, it's going to be tough for you to feel empowered, and you're going to continue to feel victimized. Like, it's going to be a nonstop thing for you. Oh, I feel like a victim. I feel like a victim. I feel like a victim. So this week is the week to have that death and rebirth experience, to be returning to love, to really be looking at yourself from a clear view, with a clear new set of eyes. So like, if you don't know how to do that, please ask for help. You can book sessions with me on Thursdays for that type of work. Hey Shiva, I need to reinvent myself. It's my time. Okay, cool. Book a session. I don't know what my daughter is doing. I feel like she's fake crying outside the door. Sounds kind of a little bit like a dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, the Devil card in reverse. You gotta fight those negative thoughts, you guys. You have to fight the negative thoughts. Don't let that be your truth. Whatever somebody told you you were, whatever you've been telling yourself you are, not true. And unfortunately, like I said, I haven't looked at the chart yet, but this week is trying to give me energy of more of what we just had, only on an amplified level. If last week didn't shed you, if last week didn't take you through the meat grinder, and this week you're ready to put yourself back together, then this week coming up is going to do it. So what you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? The Nine of Wands. Look, this is the Wounded Warrior card, okay? So this is the card about feeling like you can do everything by yourself. You can't, okay? Just like I said previously, your strength comes from collaboration and trust. So if you struggle with, hold on just a second, because I cannot take this moaning. Okay, watch now. She's going to come to the door and be like, well, mommy, I was just trying to make a lot of noise. Okay, yeah. So collaboration, trust is definitely going to be key. Okay. And like I said, I mean, this is the time where you can reinvent yourself as a person who trusts other people. If you have a trust issues, like, you need to get into the root of that. Like, why do I mistrust everything and everyone? Like, I started having to tell myself a couple weeks ago, expect the best case scenario. Expect the best. Because I was conditioned to believe that people didn't like me, and that the things that were coming into my experience were coming in to hurt me, and that other people just wanted to assault me. But it's because I have been assaulted, right? Okay, but that doesn't have to be true of everyone. So you can reframe that. There's the Judgment card. When I hold you. Come on, Judgment card. Listen, stop judging yourself so harshly in the wrong way. Now, you can use judgment to effectively change yourself, but you have to look at it. Look at it, decide whether or not you want to keep these parts of yourself or these things that you do, and just use discernment. Judgment in the way of, oh, you're trash, you're terrible, nobody will ever trust you, nobody will ever like you, nobody will ever pay you, all these different awful things that you say to yourself come from judgments, but you base them on what you judge other people on too. So like when you see somebody doing something publicly, you're like, oh, that's stupid. And so then there's a part of you that also wants to do it, and you're like, you're definitely dumb and you should not do that. That is misuse of the gift of discernment, okay? So we want to use it effectively and correctly in order to turn our light on, fight the devil, and learn to trust others. Let me get a couple more. I knew that I would not. I knew that I would. The Six of Swords in reverse. So y'all know that full moon we just had was associated with the Six of Swords. And for me, that card is always about dropping off your baggage in order to make yourself lighter and to free yourself from the restrictions of judgment. Period. Like, you don't have to continue to carry everything that you've been carrying your whole life. Like, it's okay for you to live a life that feels good and that serves you. Like, it's okay. But the only way to do that is to have the death and rebirth experience. To say to yourself, okay, all of this shit sucks, but what do I like? What do I want it to feel like? And in doing that, working through your trust issues and your boundaries, but also dealing with your own negative thoughts. Like, the first thing I ever have people do is track their thoughts. Because what are you saying to yourself? That's what's programming you. The record that you're playing in your mind. Take it off. Put something new and better on there. When you come up with the things that you say to yourself that are negative, you need to come up with something that counteracts that. Because you can't just start pouring in new without taking out those weeds. I think I said that in a reading yesterday, but I mean it. Like, you've got to pull the weeds up. You have to pull up the weeds. Okay. So let me get one final tarot card, and then I didn't use my playing cards at all. I think I'm going to do maybe a self-care card. Alright. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Yes, we're returning to love, and we're understanding that love is the key. Giving is important. But here's the thing, guys. This Queen of Cups, like, and maybe not in this deck, but in some decks, her cup has a lid on it. So she knows when to give, when to receive, and when to say no. Like, she has really excellent boundaries, and she does not allow herself to be restricted in her heart space. Like, that's not something that she does. So, like, even when times are hard or even when things are tough, she doesn't feel victimized. She just understands that, like, life is about the divine flow, of course. It's about the divine flow. Creative AF, divine flow, baby. find your glow and make it to the show. Excuse me, all these rhymings. All right. If you want my love. All right, let me get a self-care card because you're going to need it because this is going to be a tough week, sis. Or bro, whichever one of y'all is watching. This one is not going to take its time with you. Like I said last week that it felt like sliding down a hill with sharp rocks. But just now I saw like somebody getting dragged. That's what I saw when I was talking about this week. So I see alone time here. You're definitely going to need it. Like I'm led to say that like the Hermit card is very important in just being with yourself and that self-reflection in order for you to write down the things that you understand are what are restricting you. You have to be able to sit with yourself. So, and I think I said this a long time ago, but if you're not able to be with you, nobody else is going to be able to be with you either. So like you have to be able to cultivate a really solid relationship with yourself, and one that is based in love, friendship, trust, accountability, and commitment. So like if you can't by yourself commit to things, show up for yourself, and defend yourself against people who are trying to hurt you, ask for the money that you're worth, express yourself effectively and tell people what your gifts are and what you're able to do for them, then you need to work on that. You need to work on that. Because who else is going to show up for you like that? Nobody. Unless you pay me to do it as your coach. And then I'll be like, nobody thinks people talk to you like that. But like, you still need to be able to do it for yourself. And part of my program is teaching you how to do that for yourself. It's not just me doing it. It's, yeah, I'm going to hold your hand a little bit, but also I'm going to hold your hand until you can stand up by yourself. And I'm so proud of one of my coaching clients, Samantha. She is the owner of the Love of the Life. Oh God, the Love of the Life of Honey Women's Collective, and she has just announced that she is going to be a motherhood coach, and I was so happy about that because I'm the coach's coach, you know. So when my girls decide, okay, this is who I'm talking to, this is who I want to help, I get excited. So congratulations to Samantha. Hope you're watching this, and I'm really proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do and what I'm able to help you create. Okay, because you know I'm all about the support. I'm like a mother, you know. I'm like a mother for my girls, for my girls out there. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I hope this week doesn't drag you too much. If it does, just remember that you are in control of your emotions, and they don't have to get the best of you. It is going to hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I feel like I want to pull one of these. So nice. I knew that I would not. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good. I'm like really excited because we're going to the shoe store or whatever, but after that I'm gonna make chicken spaghetti, and I'm super excited about it because I like chicken spaghetti. And remember this too, like I am also one of the children that I take care of in my house because I am reparenting myself. So when mother cooks what I like, I get excited, you know, even though it is still me. All right, let's get one of these. Yes. And it is 4:44 on the clock. Don't you worry about a thing. You are being protected and guided by the divine if you allow it. If not, then you're just going to continue to struggle, because surrender is the key. And just let them move you, child. All you can control is your emotions and how you feel about where you going. That's it. Okay. Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Yep. Okay, so I think that's all. If y'all need help, y'all just let me know. I'm dropping all my links in the caption. No, I haven't been on YouTube for a minute, but I dropped a lot of videos right there real quick. And I noticed people are still watching them. And I mean, they're forever. So, like, you see it when you need to see it. But, like, I'm not going to overextend myself. Because I know that, you know, like I told y'all, there's nobody that comes in and says, hey, I think you're doing too much right now and you probably need to just slow down. You know, there's nobody that does that for me but me. So when I am doing a lot and when there's a lot going on in my personal life, I have to say, you know what, well, what is one thing that I can take off the table? And that sometimes is messages for other people. That doesn't mean I don't love y'all. It doesn't mean I don't care about what you're going through, because I definitely do. It's just that I give very many fucks about myself and my own mental health. And that's where we're at, okay? So, yes, I will see you later. I'll try to get on here this week. I'll see you later. Don't be a self-hater. All right? Bye-bye.